Hello, everyone. I'm Brad,
And I'm Kylie.
and we are your whining bitches. So, you may have noticed that we have switched from an episode every week on our podcast now to monthly podcast episodes. We'll be discussing all the Housewives franchises, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Rhode Island, and all the future series to come. In the meantime, we're going to be doing TikTok shorts like we have been every week after the airing of both episodes and kind of talk about it and just do shorts on TikTok. So, just like our previous podcast episodes, we are going to be talking about the villain of the month, rapid takes, and tea of the month.
All right. So we're going to get into the wine of the month. So for
Ooh.
this month, we decided to switch it up a little bit. We are we are doing Stella Rosa. I love Stella Rosa. Brad, have you ever had Stella Rosa before?
Nope, it's my first time.
No? Okay, it's a red wine. It's sweet. It's not I don't know, it's not too bitter. It's very good. It said the sweetness level is on it's like a semi-sweet basically. It's very good, very berry. So I am gonna open it and you're gonna go from there. Brad, of course,
And
has
then
already
she's gonna
poured
down
his.
the whole bottle.
I mean, look, 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 look. Okay.
What would be funny is if you poured a little bit into the glass, set it aside, and then was like with the bottle.
Wait, I might do that actually.
You should. That would be hilarious.
Hi,
Kylie,
let's
save
get
some for the
done.
fishes.
It's all for me, baby. Okay. Got a nice little red. It's gorgeous. Okay. I love this one.
Ooh, I'm not a big red fan, but that one's not bad. I'm
It's
more of
pretty
a
good.
white wine drinker, but that's not bad.
Yeah, I get that. So on a scale from 1 to 5 diamonds, 3. I'm
Point.
honestly what?
I said
I'm
3
offended.
point.
Offended. I'm saying,
I mean,
I
if you
guess
have to be
I'll
wrong, you have to be
say
wrong.
I'll say 4.5, I guess.
Oh, not a 4.5.
A 4.5.
Okay.
You heard it. All right. So
You
Stella
heard it here
Rosa,
first, darling.
if you are seeing this, sponsor us. So, as per usual, we want our Botox and fillers. So,
Yeah. Sponsor the bitches.
all right. All right. So we are going to go into the season overviews now. We're going to start off with Beverly Hills. Thank God it is over with because it was honestly like miserable for me to to get through. It's one of the first series that I've gone through before, and the first one that we've gone through on our podcast. It was terrible until the end. Basically, though, on Beverly Hills. At first, it was Amanda versus everybody, and then Kyle and Dorit. Everybody was annoyed with Amanda because of her money talk. Like, she's being very surface level with the women, and I still don't think she kinda understands the concept of the show. She's just very showy, and, I mean, that's just who she is, but I don't think she really meshes with the women, and then it got pretty deep into Kyle and Dorit's drama. And
Mhm.
then at the end, Kyle, Erica, Amanda, and Sutton versus Dorit and like her little posse of Rachel Bowes and Natalie, whoever the hell she is. But yeah, Brad, do you have any like comments on that before we talk about maybe the reunion?
I wanted to say something, so specifically regarding Amanda. I don't know if you've noticed though, but in the first portion of the season, she was like going very hard about like how much money she made, how she
Mhm.
was a self-made woman, and she still kind of did it towards the end. But did you
Yeah,
notice that she started to pull back a little bit?
yeah.
Just,
I
just
also
a tad
I also feel like the narrative of the show just kind of switched too.
shifted.
So yeah, it shifted. But
I was wondering if it was the shift or if you think like somebody said to her that wasn't on the show, maybe one of her friends
Mhm.
was like, "You need to like dial it down a
Yeah.
little bit. I don't know. I just saw a different side of her for a minute. She was being very quiet
Yeah.
for, like, the last,
Yeah.
like, 4 or 5 episodes, like, she just gave nothing, and I don't know
Yeah.
if it's because she realized that she was giving too much, or if somebody told her she was giving too much, or if it just became
Mhm.
too much Dorit and Kyle, so there was no entrance for her to kinda get in there.
Yeah. That's where
Yeah,
I personally think or what I personally think happened, but
okay. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I do
yeah.
agree with you about the series being completely boring. Um, and I almost never say that about Beverly Hills. And it makes me sad to say that about Beverly Hills because it is one of the
Mhm.
superior franchises. It's just
Yeah.
it was Kyle and Dorit the entire season, and all it
It's
was
exhausting.
yes, they were just bitching and bitching back and forth. And you saw that fracture. It was Kyle, Erica, Amanda, and Sutton versus Dorit and Bose. Like that
Yeah.
was it. The
Yeah.
entire season was snooze fest compared to the last
It
few
was.
episodes.
Mhm. It was a bore.
What were your thoughts on the reunion?
Oh, I would say about the reunion, it was just unproductive. Dorit just would not shut up, and that's basically my takeaway of it. Obviously, from reunions I've seen before, they're usually not productive, or they'll say, "Yeah, we'll make up," and that just never really happens.
100%. No, this is one of the first reunions I've seen where they're not making up at the end and agreeing to, move on. I feel like there
Yeah,
was still so much tension between Dorit and Kyle. I don't
yeah,
think that there's any way for them to get back to where they were because Dorit
no,
is like a dog with a bone for some reason, and she is not letting it go. I feel like and a lot of people I did see some of the comments, so I just want the fans to know out there that we are reading the comments and we are looking at your feel about the series and the reunion, and some people were telling us, like, "Well, how would you feel if you were attacked the entire season by Amanda and Kyle?" But
mhm,
there is a difference between being attacked and somebody making comments about you, and she was going way too hard. Like, the punishment didn't fit the crime. Like,
yeah.
they would come at her slightly, and then she would be, like, on their jugular, dude, like
Yeah, she was just being a condescending bitch the
yeah.
entire
Yeah.
time, and just the comments she would make were completely uncalled for,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she just got to the point where she didn't give a shit about any relationship she had,
No.
and I she ruined a lot. She burned a lot of bridges.
Well, and where I think the worst of it was, and what shows you, like, how bad Dorit got, Sutton
Mhm,
wasn't even being nasty to her at all. Like,
mhm.
she literally was trying to be there
Yeah,
for her at one point in time, and
yeah,
then she brought up to Dorit that she felt hurt by the comments that she made, and instead of Dorit being like, "You know what? Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm
mhm,
tired of being attacked, so, when you came up to me, I just kinda felt like, I was being attacked by one more person."
mhm,
Dorit doubled down on it and treated her like absolute shit.
mhm. She's like,
Yeah,
"Bye."
I'm sorry, but it for all of you out there that are gonna get pissed off at me for saying this, Dorit was in the wrong. I don't care. You can be an ass kisser and love Dorit all you want because I did at the beginning of the season. She was
Mhm,
wrong. So, a lot of you might know that when Rory started Real Housewives of Rhode Island, that we were a little bit critical of the show, especially me,
mhm.
just because it didn't feel like, I don't know, some of the women didn't feel like housewives to me.
Yeah,
They didn't seem like they belonged there,
mhm,
specifically Kylie's favorite, Kelsey, and while I still agree that she doesn't belong there, the show in the following episodes actually made up for that first episode. I think this is a standout hit for Bravo.
it's
I
amazing.
think that this is very much old housewives, the fighting, the pettiness, the, stupid drama that's on there. It just, mm,
Mhm.
chef's kiss. I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
it's so good. I
So,
it exceeded my expectations
oh, 100%.
right
I
away.
mean, listen, do I still think that Kelsey should not have been cast on the show? 100%. I understand that she is bringing drama, but she is bringing, like I said before on another TikTok that we did, she's bringing fake drama. she
Right.
is lashing out because she's trying to make her name, on the show. She's trying to prove that she's a housewife and that she belongs there because now that she's not with John Caprio anymore and she doesn't live in a $2.5 million house, she's like, "Oh god, now they're gonna get rid of me, so I need to prove to them that I'm a housewife." This season, we've seen a few standouts, especially with like Rula and Joellen and the
Mhm.
drama that they bring. Um, Obviously, there's cheating rumors out there about Rula's husband, Brian.
Rumors, more
Ru
like he's
rumors, the
actually doing.
rumors and the nastiness, but but there's rumors about him with his mistress, and obviously that in and of itself is drama, but then we have on the other side Joellen
Mhm.
being the one that's bringing this up to the group and bringing it out to the fans on the show. I don't know, that whole dynamic is weird for me because I went back and watched because you brought up the fact that Joellen, when she brought up the information to Brian and Rula, that Rula was like, "I do want to know, like, if you have evidence, show me the
Uh-huh.
evidence." But I think that
Yeah.
is a psychological thing. I think she is telling
Mhm.
us what she thinks the fans and Joellen wanna hear, like, "Yeah, I wanna know, I
Yeah.
wanna know, I want you to be a girl's girl," but deep down, I think
Yeah.
Rula already knows and doesn't care.
Yeah, she has to know. She's not
No.
stupid. I mean, she's a
Yeah,
successful businesswoman. She's
yeah.
not an idiot. She just wants to accept it and move
Well,
on
and I
from it.
watched this most recent episode, and did you see what her tagline is? It's something about, "But I'm loyal," or something like that. Like, she knows what's going on. She's just gonna remain loyal.
Your husband
Yeah,
shares
no,
it.
your husband's not, but she doesn't care, apparently. So,
Yeah, no, and it's to the point where it's like,
yeah,
leave it be. If she doesn't wanna care,
yeah.
let her not
And I think
care.
that that has been the premise of this entire series so far, is that
Mhm.
it's just
Yeah.
Joellen bringing stuff to Rula, or but here's my problem. Rula said, "Bring me stuff. If you have evidence, bring it to me." And instead,
Yeah.
Joellen is bringing it to everybody in the group first, and then she's taking it to Rula.
But she did. I mean, that's who she was with at the
But
time, was
you
all
don't
the
need to
other
bring it up.
women, but if Rula was there, I mean, she would have seen it
She
at that
would've,
time
but
too.
if you're trying to be a girl's girl, you don't bring it up at a girl's getaway where
Mhm.
that person is not at. That's shady, and you know you're being
Eh,
shady.
she's
So then we
perfect.
have the drama between Kelsey and Rosie. Those 2 kinda stood out, and as we see in the
Mhm,
upcoming episodes, it really boils to a head. Uh,
mhm.
Whew, it looks like it's gonna get really bad. We
Yeah.
thought maybe it was gonna get a little bit better.
They talked and they kinda made up a bit, and then they're in their confessionals, like, shit
Well,
talking
and
each other.
I really think I have a good idea of what happened.
I'm
Oh.
looking forward to seeing what else Alicia says and I guess what plays out with Rula and Brian
Oh, yeah.
to see if she maybe gains a bit more, I guess, insight.
Well, and then, there is some drama I wanna talk about too. One of the things that stands out on this season is this drama with Kelsey and her paramour, John Caprio, who she's now not dating all of a sudden, 5
Yeah,
episodes into the series, and they're suddenly not dating. And the
it's suspicious.
explosive news,
Mhm.
I'll talk about later. Gotta
Ooh.
wait. You gotta wait. But I think a lot of people are feeling the same way as at least as I am, and that Kelsey is faking it. This was a plot to get on the show.
I am starting to believe that to be true.
Yeah.
I do like her.
Yeah.
I like her more than Rosie, but I mean, unbiasedly, I think that's probably what she's doing. She's playing the game to
She is.
get
And I mean,
famous.
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta hustle, but I don't think it's fair to the fans, at least to me.
Mm,
We want genuine housewives, and that
mhm,
was what everybody loved about the housewives to begin with. It was about wealth,
mhm,
it was about showing off lives that, we ourselves weren't living. It was a
mhm,
time for us to get away and deal with petty drama that, kinda kept us humble, at least for me. When the housewives would fight about how much square footage they have. To me, I'm like, "Okay, at least I'm not having arguments over square footage of my home." Like, I really have a hold on my life, but I don't know.
yeah,
So, it was entertaining for us to watch these kind of things, and now I just feel like it is very produced and people are just trying to be housewives and they're trying to do anything they can to become housewives. And we've had a lot of scandal, obviously. And so just overall, I feel like that's been the tone. And so
Yeah.
that's why I think what Kelsey is doing is wrong and
Mhm.
why she shouldn't be on the show.
Okay.
All right. Now, Roa.
So, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was looking forward to it. I do have to say, just because of everything I've seen, everything Brad's told me about. But unfortunately, it has let me down. And a lot of people too that I've seen has kind of like let them down. So, from what Brad said, there's a couple new cast members, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So, Angela
Yeah. She's
and
newer.
Pinky,
Yeah.
newer. Okay. And
And then
then
K Michelle.
Pinky. Oh, and then K Michelle. How could I forget? Our queen K. I love K
I love
Michelle.
K Michelle.
She is the glue to the show. I mean, sometimes she doesn't say much, but she's rational, she's funny, she's the comedic relief, and, most people like her. She's hard not to like.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I actually agree with that assessment.
So the drama's starting to play out a bit. I mean, we really see the dynamic
Portia and Kelly.
Portia Portia and Kelly. That's
Sure.
some interesting drama that has
Oh, yeah.
played out before. I mean, what led into this drama that's continued on to this season, Brad? Do you remember?
Good clue. I don't remember. Kelly was
Okay.
not on my radar last season
It
at all.
must not have. I mean, Kelly and Shamia, they're just in the background.
They really are. I feel like Kelly too is trying to come for Portia for whatever reason. I don't know if it's to,
Mhm.
like, stake a claim that she is supposed to be here too because Portia
Mhm.
is basically the top dog. Like Portia has been
Mhm.
here the longest out of everybody. She
Mhm.
is a stapled housewife. Like she has been here forever. And
Yeah.
so I feel like maybe Kelly thinks that if she picks on the top dog, that
Mhm.
means that she gets another contract for another year because everybody wants to see somebody fight with Portia. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe that's what it is. I just feel like there's
Well,
jealousy there. I think she is very
okay.
jealous of the fact that Portia has an established, like, celebrity personality. She is
Oh, yeah.
somebody that is well known. When you ask about the Housewives of Atlanta, obviously people always say Nene Leakes and Sherry
Mhm.
Whitfield, but they also say Portia Williams. Like she is very well known to the Bravoverse. Like
Mhm.
everybody that's a Bravo fan that watches the Housewives knows her. And I feel like
Mhm.
that's why Kelly is like, let me get in that so that way I can.
I was dying on one of the previous episodes. K Michelle had seen Phaedra, they were at the airport and this lady was like, "Oh, Phaedra, like we love you." And then K Michelle basically said that she's she's an old white woman's household name.
Oh,
Well, like in like a pleasant way.
well,
In
I don't
in a pleasant way that she's a household name, like she's a long-term housewife.
uh, I mean, I still think it
No?
was a little bit shady.
You think
It
so?
was a little
Did
shady.
you see that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I thought it was a little shady.
okay. I didn't get those vibes, but
Okay.
respect.
No, it was just a little bit. Like, I feel like
Mhm.
it was just a little tad bit. But I'm kind of, like, upset with the fact that Phaedra is not giving us much this season.
No, she's also kind of in the background,
Yeah,
but I do like her. Unlike
yeah.
Kelly and Mia, I actually like Phaedra.
Well, what really upsets me about this is Phaedra is very well known to be a shade assassin. She
Mhm.
is somebody that can read anybody to filth. I mean, she was
Yeah.
on The Traitors, I don't know if you've seen that. She
Wow.
was on The Traitors, and she absolutely read them down. during.
She does have little remarks here and there,
She
though.
does, but usually she will read them down to their face, and I feel like it's mostly been her confessionals that she's
Yeah.
reading people down. I don't know if she's trying to, because of the whole fiasco with Candy Burris, if she's trying to just be chill and calm so she doesn't lose her
Mhm.
job again, but, like, I'm gonna need a little bit more from Phaedra, like, I need her to step
Yeah,
it up a bit.
I wanna see more. And then
Yes.
some of the other drama, like
Yeah.
Pinky Cole, she had filed for bankruptcy. It was a whole ordeal on the show. Kelly opened and lost her restaurant, and then
Yeah.
K. Michelle's implants got infected. But we recently saw a fight between Pinky and Angela,
Mm,
and it was just really obnoxious, in my opinion. They're both pretty obnoxious,
agreed.
and I just can't. Like it was so
I mean,
stupid, and that's what made it so obnoxious. Is like, are we really fighting about
yeah.
nothing?
About nothing. I will say Angela had some pretty good comebacks. I mean,
Oh,
she
absolutely,
was dogging her out. I mean, she
as she
really was.
should.
When she said, "Don't do it, Papa Smurf," like, I was like,
It was good.
"Bro,
It was good. I don't like Pinky. I
mm,
think she's annoying.
no."
And then we also learned, I'll wrap this up quick,
Yeah,
that when they were in Texas, that Kelly and Portia were fighting on the party bus, and we learned that Kelly had actually slept with a married man. Like, there are names, there's
mhm,
a family.
I
Like,
heard.
Phaedra stopped it real quick because Portia was about to say the name, and she was like, "Nope, like, this man has a family. We don't
Mhm.
want him dragged into this." So I'm excited to see what comes
Which is
about.
shocking because usually Phaedra does not care about that kinda stuff. She would just let the dirty laundry
Yeah.
air, so that's why I said
Yeah.
different story. I mean, I'm glad she did, but I'm just
Mhm.
confused a little bit by it.
Right.
Alright. And now we have, what do we have, Kylie?
We have the villains of the month.
Ooh, you got it. All right.
Okay.
So up first, we had the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Kylie, who is your villain?
Dorit.
Yeah? Ooh.
Brad?
Who do you think mine is?
I wanna say Amanda.
You're wrong.
Oh,
It has
Dorit.
changed. It is Dorit.
Okay.
It took me a while to get there, but I'm there. It's Dorit.
You there?
I think just the constant attacking of other people wasn't a good look for her. She went
Mhm.
from defending herself to being downright nasty to people, and I can't
Mhm.
stand for that, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Like, when she started to dog out Erica too, mm, no,
That's
it
when
just
it got
wasn't a
too
good
far.
look
I
for
was like,
her.
"I'm done with you, bitch."
Yeah, that was
I
enough. Like, sit
no.
your ass down, take a breather, go see someone. Like, just
Did you see did you see her I think I sent it to you, her book tour, and it's all in Dorit Standard Time. That was actually really
that
funny.
was hilarious because she
That
is
was
always on Dorit Standard Time,
mhm.
but
Yeah.
yeah, no, definitely 100% my villain of the month.
Okay.
Now, who is your Rhode Island villain?
I was gonna say I was gonna say a woman, but it's Brian.
I know, I saw your notes on that. Brian?
Yeah, I
Okay,
can't.
okay.
It's Brian.
I mean, who do you think mine is?
Kelsey. Wow, that's a surprise.
It is a tie, actually, between Kelsey and Joellen.
Oh,
I
okay.
still think that Joellen, while she's trying to say that she's being a girl's girl, she is definitely trying to.
She's not.
Yeah, she wants
No.
to shade the hell out of her. She wants Rula to, like, she wants everybody to see that Rula's life is falling apart. That's what it is.
Mhm.
That's
Oh
it.
god, yeah.
She's
Yeah.
holding that vendetta about them calling HR on her, and she is not letting go of it.
She's fucking pissed.
Yeah, she's pissed. And I mean, I get it, but I'm just saying, don't disguise it as you're trying to be a girl's girl. You're not.
You're not.
No. All right. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Who is your villain?
So far, I would say it's Pinky, and
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
I
I can't stand her, and I think she's gonna be the creator of almost all the drama as I've said before, maybe in some of our TikTok videos, she just doesn't mesh well with the group.
Yeah,
I think she's just gonna just start a bunch of unnecessary drama, and for that, I don't like her.
I don't disagree. I actually like that one. I was close to picking Pinky. I
Mhm.
actually chose Kelly.
Okay, that's valid.
Yeah, just because the way she keeps coming at Portia and is
I
trying to cause
know.
drama with her, I just
Yeah,
next, miss
not
me with
about
that
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Brad, I have a surprise
I
segment.
saw. What is this about, Kylie?
Okay. So it's gonna be guess the housewife who said this quote.
Oh,
Since you
shit.
are a housewife
You are
specialist,
not putting me on the spot like that.
I am. You can do it.
Oh my god. Do I get,
You
like,
can.
10 seconds?
No, I mean
Like,
you can't look up. You
no,
can't look up.
I'm not gonna look anything up. I just my brain works slow, and so sometimes I've gotta, like okay.
That's okay. Um, you want to make it to a drinking game?
Oh, dear god.
Okay.
How
It's
does
a,
that work if you're not answering questions? So if I get it right, then you have to drink?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So it's gonna be a drinking game too. If he gets it right, I drink, and if he gets it wrong, he has
Oh
to
my
drink.
god, this is gonna make me look so bad.
No, it's not. We're gonna start easy, okay?
Alright.
Just like
Watch me
you.
get it wrong. No. Okay.
No, we're gonna start so easy. Okay. You stole my goddamn house.
Oh, that was Kim Richards.
Okay, good.
That was Kim Richards to Kyle in the back of a limo as they were fighting. "You stole my goddamn house. You better take that back." And then she, like, flies across the street. "You are drunk and an alcoholic."
That is amazing.
Next.
Okay. This isn't my plate, you fucking
Oh,
bitch.
that's Shannon Bedore. She said it to Kelly Dodd. They were at the Quiet Woman restaurant, and
Mhm.
they were having dinner, and Kelly Dodd comes in and talks to them, and she's like, "Why don't you keep eating?" And she's like, "This isn't my plate, you fucking bitch," and throws it across the table.
Oh, that's good. Some of these are easy. Okay, we're getting into the more difficult ones now. You're doing a really good job. I'm asking you a question, you dumb fat bitch.
Oh my god, I know this. Oh my god, I know this one because I just quoted it the other day.
Mhm.
Oh, it's from The Real Housewives of Melbourne. It's, Janet.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
"I'm asking you a question, you dumb fat bitch." She says it to Lydia Schiavello.
It's Teresa Judice.
No,
Yes, that's what it says.
that's incorrect.
It's correct. Look it up.
Incorrect. ChatGPT, come on. It won't let me talk to ChatGPT.
Oh, how about you just Google it?
I o I just know. Janet
Nope.
Roach, fat bitch. 'Cause it's at the reunion and she's talking to Lydia and she says, "I'm asking you a question, you stupid fat bitch." Or you
Well, it
dumb fat
says
bitch, sorry.
you damn fat. So it's not Teresa?
I'm telling you, let me get on Claude AI. She might have said it too, but I'm telling you, Janet on Real Housewives of Melbourne said it too. "Shin, you dumb fat bitch." I found it. I'm right. Kylie, eat shit.
It's Chat GPT, so chat's wrong.
Yeah, because listen,
I'm asking you a question, you dumb fat bitch.
I knew it. Don't you ever. Now drink.
Fuck. Fuck.
I know
Okay.
my
Well,
housewives. Don't you ever.
I am done with Chat GPT.
Save hundreds for Liberty.
I knew it. I was like, I know it was Janet because she said it to Lydia. Oh,
Damn it. Okay. Well, I'm suing.
you
Anyway,
tried, Heifer.
next one. Why would I want a man with a limp penis?
Oh, now that one's difficult. I know it. Oh, Real Housewives of Miami, right? Adriana Demora?
Nope.
Shit, who was it?
Aviva Drescher?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Are you using Chat
I
GPT?
guess.
Yeah, Adriana Demora. That's what it
Okay.
said. So your Chat
We're
GPT
gonna
is fucked.
okay, so we're gonna
I
we're
was
gonna
like, I'm almost positive she said that to Joanna Krupa.
okay, so we're gonna cut that one out because this is redonkulous.
Can you just like
Okay.
Google and not do Chat GPT and be like, what are some famous housewives one-liners or something? Or are you
Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one. Okay.
because
So
Kylie's getting eaten up and she's drunk. No.
you're both white trash, quite frankly.
Oh, mm, that was Real Housewives of New York City. And I can't remember who said it. They said it to Ramona and Sonia. I might get this one wrong. I know it's Real Housewives of New York City, and I know they said it to Ramona and Sonia. Um,
Mhm.
I almost want to say that it
You
was
got
either it
this.
was either Heather or Kristen.
Aviva Drescher.
It was Aviva. She was still on there. Okay, I
Yeah.
knew I was going to get it wrong, but
Great
she did say it to Ramona and Sonia.
clip. Clip. So the last one we're gonna do, it's pretty funny.
Oh god,
Okay.
oh god, oh god, oh god.
What?
No, you. I'm nervous because I got that one wrong.
Don't come for me unless I send
Oh,
for
that's
you.
Kenya Moore from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes. She said it, and then she'd said, "Gone with the Wind, fabulous," and she no, I'm kidding.
Nah.
Not the same scene. She was at, the reunion, and she said that. She said, "Don't come for me unless I sent for you."
All right, Brad. Well, I guess you are
I got
a
5 out of
veteran
6, yeah,
housewife.
and I at least
Mm,
knew the scene.
very good. Very good. Round of applause. Okay. Well, do you want
Yeah,
to get
that was rough.
into that was rough on my
Yeah.
end. Okay. So don't trust ChatGPT.
I was like, "I know that damn quote."
Yeah.
'Cause I listen to it all the time because I love Real Housewives of Melbourne. Don't you ever tell me I'm wrong again. No.
Fuck me.
Uh,
Okay. Do you want to get into tea of the month?
yeah. So Dorit facing foreclosure on her home.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we see that payments were missed. I guess PK has not been paying the bills.
Mm-hmm.
But there's more coming out about that, about the fact that she's been just blowing money willy nilly. Like, would they say like $1.5 million on luxury items and then expects him to pay the bills?
Yeah, and PK came out with an interview and
Yeah.
he was very nice about it, I would say. He was very just like respectful
Yeah.
and he was like, that's Street story, this is my story. And then there were like documents of their taxes that came out
Yeah. Yeah. I
and
saw.
it was bad.
And it was showing like how much each one of them makes, and technically she makes more than he does.
Yeah.
What I want to say though is there's always his story, her story, and then there's the truth. So,
Mhm.
I never take anybody's truth as the full truth. There's always a mixture in there because, with our feelings and stuff, we always see things differently, and because we're different people, we have different perspectives of how things, transpire. So, it's just interesting to hear the other side of it. One of the big breaking news that we saw was Mary Cosby has returned to filming Salt Lake City after the death of her son, Robert Jr. Sorry for her loss. Obviously, she has endured
Mhm.
a lot with her son. I mean, we saw it
Mhm.
transpire over the entire season, that he was battling depression and drug use.
Mhm.
And, you know, kudos to her for being a stand-up mom and being
Mhm.
there for her son. Um, just, best wishes to her. Glad
Mhm.
that she's back filming, that she's in a place where she feels like she can be on the show again, because the fans love her. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So The Golden Life has started filming. I think we saw a few clips of like some previews there. Um,
Yes.
Super excited to see it. Glad Dorinda is back because I gotta be honest with you, I thought it was gonna be terrible without her.
Mhm.
Ugh, thank God Jill is gone. I'm sorry, but it literally has okay.
You
And
gotta let go.
I don't like Jill. I never have on New York City. She has always been somebody that is so damn thirsty to me. Like,
Oh,
that girl would do anything for 15 minutes of fame, and she, it just came off as disingenuous. Like,
mm,
so I'm so glad she's not coming back. I'm glad it's Luann and Sonia and Dorinda. Not
mhm,
super excited about Kelly Ben Simone just
mhm.
because you would have to see Scary Island to know what we're talking about, but she is
Okay,
just unhinged.
okay.
So, maybe that'll make for great TV again all these years later, but we'll see.
Speaking of all these years later, I saw that it was 20 years in the making, the Real Housewives girls trip. I don't know when it's gonna be, but they all just posted about it. So
I know, I'm super
hopefully we'll
excited
get
for that.
updates soon.
Yes, the pause on Real Housewives of Miami. I gotta tell you, I'm pissed. I have
Really?
to tell you, I am so pissed.
Yeah.
I love the Real Housewives of Miami.
Yeah.
It is so good, and
Yeah.
them pausing it really pisses me
What
off.
was the reason behind the pausing?
They said it was due to low ratings. The problem is that it was doing really well on Peacock, and then they decided to bring it back to Bravo, and as we know, Bravo doesn't have a strong viewership anymore because of Andy Cohen.
Yeah.
Um,
Shade.
no, I'm teasing, but they said it was low ratings, which
Okay.
pisses me off. I'm so sad about that. As much as I, like, used to bitch about how Larsa was, like, the drama was so good on Real Housewives of Miami.
Mm,
Man, you that's the next one you need to watch. Returning cast for the Real Housewives of New Jersey. We only have, like, 3 coming back. I mean, everybody else got
mhm,
fired. It is literally it's it is literally Dolores,
mhm,
Melissa, and Teresa, and then we
hmm,
have a whole new cast with them. But I think what happened is they were getting ready to can the show completely
yeah,
because the fans were warring over Melissa and Teresa and
mm,
a lot of the different like Jennifer Aiden and Danielle Cabral and what was the other girl's name that I could not stand? Can't even think of her anymore because I couldn't stand her so much. And then you have Margaret Josephs. Couldn't stand her either. But oh God, what was her name? Jennifer something. That's how
mm,
memorable she was. Um,
damn.
Yep. So anyways, she's gone. All of those, those 3 are back. We see that Teresa and Melissa have made up. So hopefully this makes for a good season. Maybe we can see some of that camaraderie between sister-in-laws.
Mm.
So,
So Jen Shaw got released from prison in post incarceration. She had an interview with People magazine and she basically talked about the life when she was incarcerated, what was going on in there. She apologized. She was like, I'm so sorry if I contributed to what these people had went through. Everybody's being reimbursed back for what they had lost. So that I felt like that was really refreshing to
yeah,
hear because as I was kind of watching the beginning of
yeah.
Salt Lake City, like the first season basically, she was very high strung, very like, I'm better than you. And then this, I mean, maybe it's just a reality check she clearly needed.
Oh, I think it was definitely 100%.
Mhm.
I think she had some insecurities. She knew
Yeah.
I think she knew this was gonna eventually hit her, and
Yeah.
so that's why she was striving to be the best, and she was like, "No, I
Yeah.
look, I messed up. I'm human. I make mistakes."
Yeah.
It was a shitty mistake, but at least she apologized and she's trying to pay them back. Oh god. Brandy
I
Glanville.
had to put it on there. We have to talk about.
Lord have mercy, getting garlic stuck in her ear because she's trying all these wacky things, to improve whatever the hell happened. I just I feel bad for her. I mean, you've seen pictures of her. They think she had some sort of parasite in her face,
Oh,
and that's why, like, it's all messed up in there
so
now.
she got
Um,
garlic. So she got
I
garlic
feel
stuck in her ear from.
yeah, I don't know if
Mhm.
that had anything to do with, like, the facial stuff or if she was trying something else. The behavior's gotten a little odd lately with her. Uh, I feel bad for her. I know she's struggling. I know she's talked about in the past that she's struggled to find work and stuff
Mhm.
ever since she got let go from Beverly Hills. So I guess she's just doing whatever she needs to do. Can we talk about this? What was it called?
Fucking
Secret
Texas
Lives of
bullshit.
Wives or something? Once again, there's Andy Cohen not doing anything the fans asked for. We did not ask for this. And he's like, you know what would be great? Let us do a Real Housewives, but not
Yeah.
call it Real Housewives, and we'll do it in Texas.
We saw how the last Texas one went,
No.
so
My
what's gonna make this one any
God,
better?
nothing. I don't know if he's grasping at straws, if he's on his way out of Bravo, but,
I
like,
saw
just rein it in a little
Yeah.
bit here. Listen to the fans. You wouldn't have declining ratings and
I
viewership
saw an
if you'd
interview
fucking
and he was
listened to
talking
us.
about this. He was very passionate about it. He said, "We had casting for Chicago. We had casting for other places that people had wanted. I can't really think of them." And he was like, they just didn't take, like, the producers did not the writers, they didn't want to do it. But we had casted these people and it didn't work out with Bravo. They threw it out. Of
He's
those
using that as an
things, they
excuse.
discarded it, but it's like, why go through all that work to find and cast women when you're not
Mhm.
even you're gonna trash it? No. There's no way.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I'm saying. So maybe it's not necessarily him, but it's the, executives at Bravo. And so listen to the fans.
Yeah.
You should
No.
not be deciding if it's gonna be good or not. Let the fans decide if it's gonna be good or not. We are the ones that are watching it. You obviously are completely out of touch because the last few you've come
Mhm.
up with, we've been struggling with. The last few
Mhm.
seasons of these shows, we've been struggling with, and we've been telling you what we want,
They're gonna
and
pay for
you're
it,
not
and
getting
I'm
it
sure
to
they
us.
are.
I mean, obviously you have
Mhm.
live plus viewership or whatever, so it's usually like 7 days after. They incorporate all
Mhm.
of that now. It's not just the night of. But I was looking at like Real Housewives of Rhode Island. They're getting like 300,000 viewers now, which is
Yeah.
nothing compared to what it used to be. I mean, millions of people used to watch the Housewives, and it has dropped significantly because they will not listen
Maybe
to
we
the
should have read the room
fans.
too when we were getting into this when the housewives are plummeting.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No. I mean, it goes to show that you definitely can still do stuff because, like, Vanderpump
Mhm.
Rules was very popular in its, like, 10th, 11th like, I
Yeah.
it was very popular, let's just say that, and there's an easy way
Yeah.
for them to do this, and they won't fucking listen. They only care about what they think is best, and that's why
Mhm.
a lot of TV shows fail, that's why a lot of networks fail, that's why they're struggling because you're not
Yeah.
listening to your audience, you're not reading the room.
Read the
So
room and know your
whatever.
place.
Yes, like Kathy Hilton said, babe.
Okay.
There is one thing I do wanna talk about. So, one of the tea of the months that I wanna talk about is Miss Rosie on
What?
Nick Viall's podcast and what she said about little Miss Kelsey. So, according to Rosie, Kelsey has been broken up with John Caprio for 2 years, and that all of a sudden, they're doing this now that the show has started. Um, the insinuation
Mhm.
is that she did this for the show. That they were not together, but she asked a favor
Yeah.
of him, and he was like, "Okay, we can do that. I don't mind
Yeah.
helping you out because we were together for so many years." I
I
mean,
could see it.
that's what I see it
Yeah.
as. I mean, I thought of it first, like, I thought that that was what was going on, and then now to
No.
hear Rosie say that that's, like, the word on the street,
Yeah.
um, I don't know.
I believe it.
What
I
do you
really
think?
do. I
Yeah?
truly believe it because
Okay,
the math isn't
okay.
mathing about a lot of things, especially with her new boyfriend and just how she's like, yeah, John's gonna
Yeah,
support me. Like, we broke up and it was super chill, and then now he's gonna support me going to, you know, an apartment or a home because we've been together for 10 years and he's going to support me because we could have been married for all that
yes.
whatever, but I do believe it. But
Oh,
sometimes you got to play the game. Okay, so March and April we celebrated our birthdays. Brad doesn't like it. I love it. So Brad, do you want to cheers to that?
Sure, here's a cheers to getting
Oh, yeah,
older
that's why
and
I'm getting
getting
Botox and
wrinklier.
fillers.
Yes, we need Botox
You look
because I can't
beautiful.
live like this. Is
So when we were watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion, we hosted a live. We want to continue to maybe do that more often. Let us know how you feel about that. Maybe we'll do some other things too. If we have any other segments you guys would be interested in or
yes.
things that we could do better, let us know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we do appreciate the support we already get. We're just really happy and thankful for all of the engagement that we do get and the love we get and the support.
Absolutely, because we've gotten a
Yes.
lot of love, and we appreciate you out there, trust me. It really warms my heart to
Mhm.
see how many likes and views we're getting. This was just a pipe
Mhm.
dream that Kylie and I actually started 2 years ago, and it took us forever to get it off the ground because we were so busy. It makes it worth it when we see all those comments and
Yeah.
likes, so, keep up doing that.
So our next episode is going to be next month, and we're going to review May if all goes well. So that is what we're going to do next. Keep up with us on social media, TikTok and Instagram. We post every day. We post different clips about the shows going on that week, as well as news, articles, and then other segments that we just post for fun. Follow us on Spotify and YouTube where you can listen and watch us. And then,
Okay.
Brad, are you ready? As
So
always.
you'll say, "As always,"
What?
I'll say, "Stay tuned." You say, "Stay bitchy," and then I say, "Stay tipsy." Okay,
Yeah.
start it. Stay tuned.
Okay. I'm
Kylie,
just
are you
fucking
drunk?
slow. What do you mean? All right. And as always,
Stay tuned
stay bitchy.
and stay tipsy.
Oh my